I'm trying to make these videos as short as possible so you can absorb, well, not as short as possible, rather, as what's the word I want to use here? As understandable as possible. And this has to do with sticking positions and controlled strokes, aka levels. And a lot of people get confused between a free stroke and a full stroke, and sticking heights. What's the difference? So I'm going to establish that now. There's three, and this is very simple and very elementary here. It's very surfaced, and it's just the beginning of a lot more things to come. It's very basic. Okay, well, we have sticking heights. There's three sticking heights. There's a full stroke sticking height, which is about 90 degrees, or 45, actually it's straight up, it's 90 degrees. And we have the half stroke, which is about 45 degrees. And we have the quarter stroke, which is about 180 degrees. Again, we have the full stroke, the half stroke, and the quarter stroke. That's sticking heights. Again, full stroke, we have half stroke, and quarter stroke. Now the reason why I'm making this is to get the difference between sticking heights and sticking positions, aka again, levels. Okay, the first level we come across, yes, you're in the full stroke position, but if I was to hit the drum or the drum pad and come back to this position, it would be called or referred to as a free stroke. It came right back. Or a control stroke. I stopped the stick back here. Free stroke. Control stroke. Free stroke. Control stroke. Okay? Now, the next stroke is a downstroke. What that is just the stick coming from the full stroke position to a downstroke position. When I come down, I control my stick to stop, okay, where I want it. Right now I'm going to stop in the quarter stroke position. And I stopped. I control that drumstick. That's why it's referred to as a control stroke, or that is a downstroke. The next stroke, what we have is a upstroke, or a tap. Let's go to the tap. All that is, I'm going from this point to the drum. Tap, tap. Next one would be a upstroke. I come up. Now notice when I did that, the free stroke and the downstroke sounded the same. Free stroke, downstroke. Okay? Now the tap and the upstroke will sound the same. Tap and the upstroke. Now, I can get into a whole thing in a 2 or 3 hour video of explaining the difference between, if you're playing a ride cymbal, for example, or a jazz pattern, you're not going to use a free stroke, downstroke, up free stroke, downstroke. That way, the level position is going to change, because if you hit a ride cymbal like that, you're not going to have a gig, man. You're going to get fired. So we could establish a full stroke here, a downstroke here, a tap, and an upstroke. Well, we'll get into that in a future video. But right now, this is just a basic concept. We have the full stroke. We have that was the free stroke, the downstroke, the tap, and the upstroke. And that's used for different volumes. If I want to play soft and faster, I don't have to play from up here. I could play fast from up here, but what that's doing is it's a workout. So if I want to play soft, or the upstroke and the taps are for you getting in position to nail an accent. If I played 16ths, 1E and the 2E and the one sound. Now my sticking position is approximately the quarter stroke, or you want to refer to that, you can make that a half stroke and come down here to the quarter stroke. There's a whole spectrum, and I don't want to really do that. I just want to establish the names. And the object for the control strokes, or the levels, is to get in position for the accent. Make all these sound the same. Now there's certain exercises that as you gentlemen already know, from the stick control book, my formulas, my substitutions, my referencing, and from the Morello book, the Master Studies 1 and Master Studies 2, from George Lawrence Stone's Accents and Rebounds, and I can go on and on and on. But that's the basic concept of sticking positions and control strokes. Again, if you have any questions while we're doing the live lessons, ask the question, or if you're not certain about it, you're not sure about it, hopefully I could help you. Or if you don't want to do that, you could always inbox me if you're on Facebook, or email me, and or now that I'm on TSU, you could join that and you could inbox me there, and we could have a discussion with that, because we do have an Art of Drumming groups there. Okay, have a good day, guys.